know what I'm saying? Like it was kind of his fault, but whatever. Like you know,
Oh, damn, you
he
blaming
just
him now.
well, he he just went his way. So
So y'all
I
had a
was like,
falling out
shit.
because of that?
No, it wasn't no falling out. No. He just
Well, you
wanted to
don't
go
play
play
on the
on his
same
team.
team, though.
Right. But it
Yeah,
wasn't
who
no
knows
falling
what the
out.
future
Like,
holds for him, you heard?
right. He's still young, boy. 25. I'm telling you.
That's our age.
You got old Dave, huh? DB wide receiver.
Well,
Yeah.
guys, we're live, so just so you guys know, right now we're
What's
just
up?
letting for some guys tune in. We'll get started. We're talking about David's little bro. Oh shit, we got some more people in this bitch. So we got some Rex.
EJ,
Like,
Danny. Man, we ain't gonna have 15 people on here at one time now. We
This
just
is
gonna
it.
do
It's it. I'm
we
making
got
I'm
the
making a
whole
squad
Warriors
cafeteria.
team.
Warriors have chimed in to
Yeah,
represent Rec this week and talk about Rec because we're just Rec and Elite this week. So, and then you guys, we got Ernest here. So let's start off with the chat, right? So we got Jeremy here, who's one of our draft captains, co-host. We got Ernest over there, draft captain. We got David Torres, draft captain.
yo.
We got Mark Rivera, part of the Warriors. We got Binder over here, Phantoms. We got Danny and EJ as well, our Warriors. So welcome everyone to today's podcast. We're going to start off with just talking about this upcoming week. Hope everyone had a good Easter. I know, unfortunately, comp is off again this week. So we're excited to see those guys come back next week, and they have their own week on the 30th when some teams are down in um, Indiana for that tournament. We'll talk about that too. But Jeremy, if you want to kick off, start off with Rec in the first couple games.
well, yeah, since we have Warriors here, we'll start off with Rec and kind of go over that schedule. So, first game is Menergy versus Warriors. It's gonna be a nice game. Menergy is coming off a loss against Metal Militia, which I did not see coming. So we'll see exactly what Warriors have in store because Warriors coming off of a good win as well. So we'll see which way that goes. I think even though we have Warriors here, I think I'm gonna go Menergy only because makes the show a little bit easier. But what do
Hey,
you guys
Tubbs, if
think?
you
Let's
let
talk about that game.
Menergy beat y'all, bro.
Man.
I would not, I would
It's gonna
never
be a
let you
battle.
live
They
that
got they
down.
got a, they got a new squad. It's gonna be fun. That's all it's gonna be. It's
Yeah,
fun.
it's not Menergy of old.
No,
That's for sure right now, huh?
this is Menergy that's practicing every Sunday. They got 15, 20 guys out there, so it's gonna be solid. So we gonna smoke their ass though.
You know, okay. Anybody else?
Yeah. Ernest input.
Danny, you still the QB?
You know the deal over there.
I mean, I gotta go with my boy Warriors, but if y'all lose some energy, y'all boys bogus.
I mean, the Menergy has steam this season. Didn't you guys already play them once? If I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken.
we
It was
lost
at least
by
maybe.
6, I believe.
No, it was a 1 point. It was a 1 point OT loss with that snow.
Right.
We had to do a lot of adjustments. I had to bench myself due to snow and mobility. So it was a little growing pains. We had a couple guys missing that should have been there. So
Yeah, it was
You ain't
it
got no
was
boxer?
week 2. Menergy won 13-12 against the Warriors last time they played. I'm pretty sure that was the game of the week that week too, right?
yeah, and that was they didn't have any offensive scores until overtime, and it was due to the weather. It was a bad mistake on my part where I threw the pick six that was pretty much a deal breaker for that game. Like no excuses, but getting grips in the when there's snow all over the ball is a little tough.
So, yeah, I mean, Mark and EJ, what's your guys' take? I mean, you guys already seen them once. What are your guys' adjustments? What are you guys thinking as going into this game against Menergy?
Just gotta stick to our game plan. We gotta play our game. We stuck away from our game plan last time around. We gotta go out there, hit them in the mouth, score on them early. We win that game.
That's it.
Okay.
That's all. They got a new squad. They do look better. Um, do I feel like they can still compete with us? No. Like the weather's like, yeah, the weather made a difference the last times. Like, but I don't think they have the ability to match up well with us. And as long as we come out and do what we do defensively, we have one of the best defenses, if not the best defense in rec. As long as we come out and do what we do on defense and move the ball offensively, it's gonna be a real quick day. We can, get in, dub, and go home.
Gotcha. Well, let's move to the second game. I appreciate you guys your input. We're excited to see that game. You can watch that on Channel 2 uh, on Sunday, as we normally been all season, Channel 2 for Rec live streams. We're going to talk about that 10 a.m. Metal Militia primetime game. What you guys take?
Depends on which Metal Militia we see. Seen about 3 different teams from those guys already. So,
Hey, Frank always recruited.
man, it's gonna be tough.
That's Frank's team, right?
Frank's
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, he always recruited. Motherfucker asks me every time he sees me, hey, come on my defense.
It depends on if
I
Frank
like
comes
Frank,
out
though.
there with his full squad, they're gonna take that W.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Metal Militia in that game too. I think Primetime has kind of been not having a good outing, so I'm going to take Metal Militia because they came off 2 big wins 2 weeks ago. So
If Primetime had more depth and they weren't reliant and running their whole scheme through one person, I think that they'd be an amazing team.
Who is that, Jose?
I don't know his name, to be honest with you.
Mexican guy?
Mexican guy, real small, 24.
Fast as fuck, yeah.
Fast as fuck, yeah.
That's my homie Jose, man. He legit.
He's cold.
He legit for sure. Jose, I want to say Goose. Nah, I don't want to lie. Starts with a G, though. But yeah, he is cold. Played against him when Cold Blooded was around.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the next game. We got Black Mambas at Midwest Jokers. Black Mambas in the number 1 seed with, Warriors right behind, Metal Militia right behind, and Menergy right behind as well. So I definitely think this is a big game, and it's potentially a deal breaker for Midwest, as they might put themselves in the hunt to actually get a higher seeding than what they're sitting at now. What do you guys intake on that? You guys got Mambas blowing out Jokers, or do you think Jokers going to keep this going?
It depends if those Mamba hotheads can keep it contained. They got all those old hotheads on the team, so it's gonna be tough.
That's the X punch.
yeah, I would say that's probably the game of the week for Rec. Midwest Jokers coming off a good win, and then Black Mambas losing to Metal Militia.
You boy is drinking after 2
I would say I
It's almost done.
got Black Mambas winning that one.
Black Mambas.
I got Mambas too.
Okay.
Like, it's just stronger on QB who just likes to throw the ball about 40, 50 yards down the field most of the time. And they can't. A lot of those guys can't keep up with the young bucks and their speed.
All I can say is this: if Midwest upsets Mambas, we got a lot of 4-2 teams, because you got, you're talking about this week's schedule. Metal Militia versus Primetime, right? So where are we at? Yeah, we got Metal Militia versus Primetime. Metal Militia wins; they go 4-3. Primetime goes 1-5. Jokers, if they upset, they go 3-3, but then Mambas get a 4-2. Menergy or Warriors, whoever wins there, is end up going to be either Menergy's going to be 4-2, or Warriors going to be 4-3, or vice versa. So it's going to be a close fight to the finish in the end of the season, I definitely think. The rec schedule is fully up on Game Changers now. So all those rec teams, we are working with Game Changers to get the rest of comp up there, as well as the rest of Elite. But if you want to check it out for all those teams, head over to Game Changer and check out the rest of your schedule. It is now uploaded. You might have got the notifications throughout the week. But let's skip over now. Let's go talk about Elite. We got 9 Elite games, the most Elite games we've ever done in a single season at one field. Something that's going to be awesome, great games. Let's talk about them. Let's go to game number 1 of this week.
And to say it's the first week that we do not have comp at Melrose either, so you're going to have just Elite all day. So that's the first time this year that we've had that as well. Because usually we've had the mix of the games where we have some comp in between, but comp is off for 2 weeks, which is crazy. So We just got some elite games, which I believe starting off we have LOL versus Silent Assassins. I believe Silent Assassins get their second win of the year on that one.
Anyone else? E?
Sounds about right. We talked about. I've tuned in. You guys have talked about LOL. Stepping up into elite and just taking on the competition. I tell that's something I talk about all the time. Is like we talk about not necessarily being in the right division, but still coming out and still competing and still showing that you want to play football every Sunday. And sometimes that's all it takes. You never know. You never know what happens when you step out on the field. So it's good that they're still involved and still that it's good that they're still out there. But it's a tough road. It's like even with the silent assassins, I've seen them play, like, and I know what's more than likely going to happen. But it's all about the competition. It's all about wanting to play and finding out where you are, finding out where your team's talent level is and where your ability level is, and where do you have to go from there. And I think that's what LOL is at the moment. Like they're figuring out, what they got, where they are, where to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't deny that. How about anyone else? Everyone have his take put on this game, or everyone pretty much just
Based off
100-point deficit in the last 2 weeks is crazy.
yeah.
Well,
Well, let's talk about the second game. It's going to be LOL versus VGs at 9 a.m.
Which is the
I got
second time.
VGs. I got VGs losing.
They might as well sit that one
I
out.
was-
It's the second time Vanilla Gorillas has played LOL too, so they've seen them already. Let's see what they do to them in this game.
Yeah, like what are they going to change up on it?
Let's see how many
Let's-
points they're going to score on them.
Let's talk about the 10 a.m. game. That's going to be a good game. That's New Wave versus VGs. I think this is going to be a hard-fought game. As like the rest, I mean, all the games I think are really good, but New Wave VGs. That's I think this is their first rematch since Nationals, if I'm mistaken. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
No,
You're not
That-
wrong. This is the first time they play.
This is the first time they're seeing each other for the first time since playing that national championship game. So I think it's going to be a great one to watch. I think it may even be the game of the week, honestly, one of them. But what you guys take? Who do you guys got? New Wave VGs?
Dom Brady for the win. Dom gonna be out there slinging it.
This motherfucker said Don Brady.
that's Adrian.
I'm
I
telling
can't
you,
believe it.
Dom gonna go out there. You're gonna be firing on all cylinders. I got New Wave.
Got New
I
Wave.
like everybody on New Wave except Dom.
Bender, who do you got? New
I
Wave.
got
VGs?
New Wave by 8.
New Wave by 8.
Yep.
How about you? Everyone got New Wave?
No, I'm going VGs. I'm going against
Jeremy's
Bender.
going VGs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going against them. I'm going against them too. I think Vince gonna have a bounce back week, man. He's gonna shred the scoreboard up this week.
Okay.
Depends if New
Let's
Wave
talk about-
defense shows up.
Vanilla Gorillas is coming off 2 losses. I really want to see what they do. If they go 0-3 in their last 3 games,
Well, I
that's
think,
going to hurt.
mean, they're playing LOL and then they're getting VG. So
So they're
VGs,
practicing.
VGs need to be smart about that game with LOL and not, risk injuring anyone.
Well, last time they played them, they went to their second string all over. So
Gotcha.
that was in the second half. They didn't play anybody other starters in the second half versus LOL. So I wonder if they even play their guys.
And then we got 11 o'clock game. We got New Wave versus Reapers. Who do you guys got? We got New Wave again or Reapers? Or you can get an upset?
Oh, man.
I got New Wave.
Fuck Tom.
New Wave.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Going Reapers.
Take Wave.
Jeremy, you just
Still got to go with the way.
Until they prove us otherwise, got New Wave.
Reapers got a good all-around squad though. They're pretty solid.
Reapers they're struggling, but man, they're trying to put it together. They
Once
played
they do, though,
New
they're gonna be
Wave
dangerous.
pretty well too.
Yeah, I
Once
think they're
Alex finds his footing,
figuring
he'll
it
be good.
out. I
They're
think
like-
that might. I think it could be a breakaway game for Reapers. I think if they turn it around, it might catch New Wave off guard. But it depends, like you guys said, any
No
given
shot.
Sunday.
Reapers had a bye, so they've been off for 3 weeks now. This is gonna be a long time. They hopefully have been practicing.
And then we got Next Level versus Reapers. That should be a good game. Next Level trying to get their gripping as well, and then versus Reapers. So I think two teams right there that are that's gonna be. I think our 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock game are gonna be it's Next Level and then Throw It Up as well. Who do you guys got for those next two games?
I got Reapers. Throw It Up.
Reapers.
Reapers throw it up.
Yep. Agreed.
Groups.
Reapers. So you guys are saying NL's gonna go 0-2?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, they're having a rough go.
Well, since we got Throw It Up, you guys saying majority are saying Throw It Up versus Next Level.
Whoa.
Throw It Up has a double header with Windy City, playing Windy City now at 2 o'clock. What do you guys got? You guys think Hammer's gonna knock
Depends how
down
much Hammer team
TIU?
you get.
Is Tap
Well, they
playing?
gotta,
Man.
I don't know, but they do have a double header, so it would make me think they would have majority of their guys would show up because they got a 4TF game versus Hammer right at 3 o'clock.
They'll probably show out for that one. Sure.
Now they're gonna strike both, but they're gonna go. I say they go 1-1 on Sunday.
Throw It Up, go 1-1.
No, Hammer goes 1-1.
Oh,
No,
you
and
see,
throw it up.
They beat Throw It Up and they lose to 4TF.
all right. Well, David's calling it now. 4TF's winning the Windy City Hammer versus them.
If- I made notes on this one. My Dolphin clipboard. I got Hammer versus 4TF by 8 if Tap shows up.
So if
Hey,
Tap
Brendan,
doesn't show
all
up,
right. Let's act like there's not an elephant in the room, man. What's up with you and Jeremy, man? Fuck it, I'm gonna bring it out there. Y'all be beefing online.
It's WrestleMania promos, man.
yeah, man. It's for the fans, bro.
I'm cutting the promo. This is supposed to be fun.
Hey, he said don't kick it out of bounds. Not on
No, no.
kickoffs. Don't kick it out of bounds.
I don't do kickoffs anymore. I'm old.
So who kicks the ball? Who
Tragic.
kicks the ball out for you?
It won't matter.
Jeremy, I'll put you on pump block. On field goal block. Fuck it.
We
Run
got
away from him.
No,
Stop
field
being
goal
a-
block.
Ty or Pinnacle kicking off.
They got to
Yeah,
score
man.
though too, right? They got to let them score.
Who? No, hell no. They're gonna try to kick for 3. No, they're gonna try to kick for 3.
Oh,
They ain't
okay.
letting them
We
score
can't
shit.
kick for 3 anymore unless it's a field goal.
Well, that's how you gonna get because you ain't scoring.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Mark my words, bro.
That's top offense.
Just like,
versus top
just
defense.
like we weren't gonna shut out VG, shut their ass out. Dom and them got lucky. You know what I'm saying? Like we gave them a touchdown.
Oh, you gave him a touchdown, but
Yeah,
we're
Hey,
not.
man.
We did give them a touchdown for sure. But yeah, don't worry about it. You're gonna be trying to kick for 3 for sure.
I mean, I think the last two games are going to even be close. I mean, you're talking about, and then you got Phantoms and 4TF. We're talking about this rivalry that's been growing over here. It's like,
You know what's always great? I think that's the game of the week, and I know Bender's been on the shit talking page because that's what it's for. And like I said, it kind of adds to this. This is exactly what it's about. I love that everybody thinks 4TF is shit, but we're always first on everybody's list to go against the play, which is great. Like I said, Phantoms is top dog right now. They're coming over from a national championship. They run the league, and we want to get there. So we want.
hey, we got a bet here.
Mhm.
We got 100 on David Torres that Phantoms will win from Dom. You got
Yeah.
the
God
Kari
knows
saying
I ain't
100
got
on
that,
Hammer.
man.
Hey, are
Why
these
do we
real
bet?
bets or fake bets?
Have these people don't pay no
I
bets
don't
on
think
here.
we
Why do
should
we
be
bet,
taking
bro?
bets while Johnson Womack is in the chat. Just that criminal element surrounding flag football. We should just stay away from money now. Once Josh leaves the chat, I'll feel safe to discuss money. But until then,
Bro,
Guys,
are people
those
really
red
not
apples.
paying their? Are people not paying their bets that they're saying they're doing? What is going on with that?
Josh be robbing people. It's crazy. Concealed carry class to cover it all up. Can't trust it.
What?
Can't trust it. Ever since he broke Adrian's arm, can't even take it as serious anymore.
Oh man.
Well, I kind of want to
That
hear
was
what
Chula.
you say about these games, though. So let's go back to this first game. Obviously, I think everybody has Windy City over Throw It Up, but Windy City over 4TF. What do you guys got? Let's start there before we get to the game of the week, I believe.
Yeah,
We already heard from Victor and Dave. We don't need those. I want everyone else.
I think like what man says, like it depends on who's playing QB. I think that'll make a difference. It's like and Dave will tell you, it's like it's hard to play in this league and go against Hammer at any point. And it's recent that you start having that conversation, but you know, for TF got, you know, they got the juice. And sometimes you go with it.
You heard him? We got the juice, baby.
So when you say, because I mean, I'm the same way. You know, you say Windy City Hammer with tap, Windy City Hammer without tap, two different teams. Not saying that they don't have, you know, athletes everywhere and they can put somebody in and play a Silent Assassins or a Next Level or LOL with that. But when you're playing against these kind of teams, if you don't have tap, it's going to go a different way. So we always say Windy City is kind of the playoff team, right? They don't really care where they land because in playoffs they'll have everybody. But like I said, every year is different. So we'll see if this is going to hurt them. I don't know who's going to show up for them, who's going to be at quarterback, and I don't really think it matters, does it, Dave? We got to play a game, a solid game, because that's a solid team. So Windy City Hammer against 4TF. Of course, I'm going with 4TF, but it's going to be a hard-fought game. It's going to be a battle. This is just like it was a battle against New Wave. And in that game, I'm sorry, but New Wave almost dropped the ball. There was a couple plays like that. Booby supposed to be interception that bounced off his chest, and Terrence took it to the house. Shit happens in games. So as much as those games were as close, we had a very tight game with New Wave too. So I believe this game is going to be a battle. I believe we're coming off on top because either they have tap or they don't have tap. I think it's going to be hard to score against our defense.
Chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
Chitty bang bang. Well, we do got to talk about something though.
Well, let's go to 4TF. Let's go to Phantoms 4TF. I want to hear the crowd. 4TF Phantoms. Let's go to that game.
It feels like no one wants to talk about the games, like the most interesting games. We got Elite Week. These are all, you know, elite everywhere.
You ain't got you got two elite players on here.
Yeah, so they watch
three.
No,
we got elite, two elite and a coach. Two elite.
We
and
got
a coach.
three.
He's a coach.
We got two draft.
He's a coach.
But here's the thing, though. Let's talk about whatever. I want to talk about the damn standings. Tony did bring up a good point. We got 10 teams. We got 8 spots. Reapers, LOL, and Next Level have not won a game yet.
Trash. You said Reapers haven't won a game?
No.
Wow.
They had one game that's postponed currently, and it's been rescheduled already.
You're fighting for that first round draft pick.
But then you got Silent Assassins are 1-4. You got Throw It Up 2-3. It's the bracket right now is so like everywhere. I don't know who's going to be in the playoffs. I really don't. I think the last 5 seeds, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is going to be a tight one. No, I lied. 6, 7, 8. It's going to be a tight one, and it's going to be to the very end. We're going to have to play every game. It's going to be tight, and then you still got Phantoms and New Wave haven't lost. So we got some good games this week, and they can really shake up the bracket on either side. A lot of people have double headers too. Hammer can, if they win out, they go 6-2. So,
well, yeah, this is a big game. I believe because we still have that Phantoms New Wave game. I believe it's going to have to be played when it comes down to the standings. We're going to have to get that game in.
Yeah, for sure.
Adrian, go ahead, copyright me. There's no such thing. You put on public with no stamp.
And you know what's crazy is we got Phantoms 2 weeks in a row too. So this is going to be, like I said, game of the week. Could be game of the week 2 weeks in a row, depending on what happens on Sunday.
Wait, what am I lying about?
If Chach says they're going to win by 16.
Don't address that criminal, Giuseppe. Don't even bother with him.
I got a stamp. Back-to-back owls. Ooh.
He
Yeah,
stole
there's
that
a
stamp
promotion in
from
it.
Quan. That's Quan's original stamp. We've addressed this already. We're in the process of copywriting him. Adrian's a fucking faker with one arm.
You're a fucking clown.
The bracket is all over the place in Elite. Have you
Just
not looked at the
he's not
bracket?
making it.
Huh?
LOL. Next level. They not gonna be there.
You never know.
Hey, Reaper's gonna get their shit together and
Yeah,
watch. They
Reapers
gonna,
are a good squad, bro.
yeah,
They
That's
they
what I'm
gonna
Dude,
saying.
make
They're
it.
not
all
a
I'm
bad
saying
team.
is next level can sneak into the playoffs.
And next,
L-
hey, and New Wave don't have a
LOL.
full team. Okay, remember they got the Ohio boys. They don't have Ohio boys this week. Could that hurt them?
It could,
I don't know.
but it couldn't. I mean, who knows? But I kind of want to pivot now to the next topic. Since we're pretty much done, we're going to talk about Draft League. We got David over here as one of the draft team captains, Jeremy as a draft team captain, Ernest as a draft team captain. Uh, I don't know. I haven't looked double checked to see if any of you guys are joined or not, but Binder, I don't think you guys are. But let's talk about from Ernest. What's your standpoint when you're looking at the players from the list I sent you guys? Are you seeing any names that you think you're going to go for directly when you guys are picking?
First round, I got ideas. I've been talking to Gil, my co-cap. We're game planning around who we want to go with, but
Down.
I'm not set in stone yet. My biggest thing that I've seen with the people who signed up, bro, I think we got 3 quarterbacks in this fucking league.
Yeah,
So that to me is the interesting part. I'm trying to figure out who I want to run that queue and who I think is going to go earlier
So
than
pretty
later.
much you're saying 3 teams will have a quarterback, 3 teams won't.
I mean, we got Kendall with Jeremy, Dom with X, and then whoever grabs
Carlos,
Curry. That's about
you
it.
got 4 quarterbacks, boy.
Who you?
Of course.
And then we
You know,
got.
I
I'm
do
pretty
this.
sure Reggie gonna QB his squad.
Well, you got a lot of players in there. I mean, looking at this list, you
That's
got.
what I like. That's what I like. You got
it's
a
gonna be
lot
very.
of.
Yeah, it's gonna be very
I
interesting.
just hope
to see
everybody
how-
Dude,
shows
I mean,
up.
Kalon.
If
I mean,
everybody shows
Kalon can
up,
play quarterback. You got so many people
I
in
mean,
there.
so
that
can I, but I'm not gonna. That's my last.
It's like
Really?
y'all got guys that can
You
throw
got
the
Demetrius
football
in
and
there
not play
too.
quarterback.
Right.
You got Demetrius in there though.
Hey, Danny. So what
You
he's
got
saying to
Streeter.
sign up?
Streeter's a quarterback. He's a mobile quarterback.
I've never seen Street to throw football.
He
It's
played.
gonna
He
get
was
a
the
lot of
Bush's
people out
Streeter
there.
can throw a football. I will give him that.
It's gonna get a lot of exposure for 5-man out there. It's gonna get people out there playing a different kind of style that they never played and just having fun. Like I said, it's going to be fun to pick. It's going to be fun to see where people line up, where the captains line up, and see exactly how they pick their teams. I mean, I think, like Ernest was saying, like Dave saying, you kind of have looked at the list and kind of, picked out, who can do what. But it's a new game to a lot of people, so it's going to be different for them. So it's going to be fun to see exactly which way and how these teams get picked.
No, I didn't say they are QBs. I just said they could play QBs. Because you got Jordan Johnson there too. You got a bunch of different people. I think didn't BJ play quarterback in TFL?
Yeah, Ty can play quarterback.
Seppi, do you not remember Nationals putting BJ at quarterback in 5-man? The man
Malik
ran
can play
every
quarterback.
fucking play.
I don't know about that.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
You got to think a lot of guys.
Hey man, Dev signed up. But Dev we've seen Dev play quarterback when I had Mafia, and Dev didn't do a bad job.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a difference. I mean, I think there's a lot of people that are going to be playing
for the
quarterback.
Sneakers All-Star team, and that shit was atrocious.
I hope everybody shows up, man. Everybody that signed up, I hope they pay their money. I hope you guys show up so we can have a good time, fun
What'd
time.
you say, Giuseppe? I think before you said you got 20 people signed up.
We got like 20.
That's paid, not signed up. Sorry, paid.
Yeah. We signed up. We got 71 signed up. We got about. Let me count again because I just added a couple people to sign up. We got.
You guys don't understand. Bender, sign
27.
up. Bender can play quarterback. I've seen it.
1-for-1 in nationals, 1 touchdown.
See what I'm saying?
Huh?
27.
Tell him what a national championship, Bender.
Shit, Dave's gonna play. He's gonna play quarterback, right, Dave?
Yeah.
See,
Unless I trade for Dom.
you gonna trade? What you gonna trade for them? I seen some
I'm gonna
trades
trade.
across the
I'm
board.
gonna snatch
Seen 2
BJ
packs
and
of
Dev, and
cigarettes.
I'm gonna snatch BJ and Dev, and I'm gonna trade.
Hey, all I
BJ
gotta
and
say is
Dev
this.
for Dom.
All I gotta say is this. It's gonna be
X gonna
snake
take that
order.
shit.
It's gonna be snake order. We're gonna pick the spots out of a hat. If you're late to doing it, you get automatically pushed back to the end of the line. Um, and that's it. I mean, be on time. Gates will open at
Late to doing
6:30.
what?
Drafting.
See,
But shit, I'm gonna be late on
How
How are
purpose
we
so I get
doing? Are
that
we
number
lining
6
them
pick.
up? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
we do it
So
like backyard football, just picking.
correct. So pretty much what we're gonna do is the first 30 minutes, gates open up to the field. You can go in there. For if you the captains don't know who you are, it's a good time to warm up, show what you got, impress someone. Because you got the captains and their co-captains that are going to be picking, and then it's backyard style. So we're going to line up at 7 o'clock. Everyone's going to be there. We're going to pick one by one. We're going to draw out a hat who gets the pick, and then that's it. And then we'll go from there. So it's just, you know, it's going to be a constant round. I mean, we got the co-captains. We got 2. We got a co-captain and you. That's just 12. And then you got the 10 players. So it looks like every team's going to have either 11 or 12 players based on registration right now. And I know we got a couple people out due to being in Vegas for the weekend. Those people will be drafted towards the end. We'll pick them off the list. All the people everyone that's there right away get picked first, and then towards the end we'll go at that list and see who needs to be remainder divvied up to the teams. You'll be picking your jersey number that night, so have in mind what jersey number you want. We're getting the orders in that night, so that way we can try to get them by the next week, so
Hey,
they're ready for
Seppi,
the next week.
so are we playing right after we pick?
Yeah, so at 7:30 it's going to start the first games. 7:30,
Now,
8:30.
are you being? Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt, but realistically, are we gonna get this draft done in 30 minutes?
Yeah, that's
There's
like,
no reason we
no.
shouldn't.
No,
are we
you're
gonna
not.
time picks? Like, are we gonna you got this amount of time?
I mean, yeah. I
Okay.
mean, here's the thing. It's gonna be it's a quick picking, so it's like it's not gonna be you're sitting there for 10 minutes to pick a thing. It's gonna be you get your 30 seconds. Play clock. Go. Pick your
Damn,
player and
I'm
go.
trying to look up stats, and you know what I'm saying.
That's just being extra.
I'm just talking shit.
But that's why I'm also sending you guys the list ahead of time, so you guys know who signed up. So it's on you to do your extra research on these people or not. So I mean, here's the thing: 7 o'clock, we'll get going. I'm predicting it being done within 15, 20 minutes. You get with your team, we start playing, and then I'm gonna have pennants for one team of the side of the ball, so it doesn't matter conflict with colors. And then I have the flags, so we have 2 fields. It's gonna be fun. Week 1's gonna be interesting, and then after week 1, all games start at 7, 7:30, and 8. So, and if we need to move to a 10-minute interval, we can. So we have that ability, but it'll be the 2 fields at field 9. Uh, so it's going to be nice. It's a great field to have 5-man at. There's a lot of area around it, so you don't
Oh,
feel like
shit.
you're going to fall on anything. So I know because at Melrose that was a thing when we were playing 5s, which we're working around for the tournament, Memorial Day tournament. We're trying to figure out a different plan. We might go long ways just to prevent that for the Memorial Day tournament. So it's going to be fun. I'm excited for it. Just everyone just needs to. I'm going to be sending out mass text tomorrow. Sign up, get in there, play, and let's just have fun with it. Treat this as like an elementary school pickup game, and then
Yeah,
this
for
is your
sure,
team for
man.
the season. Let's
Everybody
go
be
back.
on time too.
Yeah, be on time. Don't be late, and then we'll just go from there. If people do show up late, we'll have to deal with that. But gates open at 6:30. We can enter the field, start warming up, kind of doing that. We'll be setting up the fields and just have fun with it. Don't take away from what we're actually going for the goal of this draft. Like, just to bring back basics a little bit, have fun with it, play with new guys. Then if you want to play, sign up. So that's all I can tell you. We got a spot, and here's the thing: if you sign up, even if you're not within that list, people don't pay. You can take their spot by you paying on time. That's the way it's going. You pay to play, have fun with it. Let's have a great draft tournament. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know what you guys' ideas are of it or how you're gonna, you know, game plan, but I'm gonna say this: the teams that have to wait that 30 minutes for that one game, they're gonna have time. They have area on the other side of the field where I'm not having the field, so you guys are able to practice in between your games for that week one. You can set up, get your guys. So I'm leaving the whole side of field 9 open, so you can, practice, get to know your team, throw some routes, get one-on-ones, do some flag pulling drills. Uh, I don't know about if we'll be able to do that part because we have only have so many flags because people keep either walking away with them or breaking them.
I was just gonna say, are you gonna have flags for the people that don't have 5-man flags?
Yeah, so we have the league flags. We're gonna have flags at the fields. Since we only have 2 fields, it's a little bit easier. We're gonna keep the flags at those fields, and then we're gonna give. It's looking like I can give 8 per team with only 12-man teams, so you shouldn't have to share too much. So make sure that people that you know that are going to be out there consistently going.
You
Yeah.
said, Sub, you said a Saturday night, right?
Yeah, Saturday night.
Right.
Yeah, gates open at
Everybody
6:30.
show up, man. Everybody show up.
Hey, I'm hitting everyone up tomorrow. Tomorrow, 10 a.m., 10 p.m., I'm sorry, is the deadline to pay in full. You can, if you need to know how to pay me, hit me up. Find me a messenger. If not, just go back to when you put your information in. All the payment options are right there. Zelle, Cash App, Venmo. But let's talk about, the some other things then when it comes to that. Because, I mean, everyone's pretty much paid 5v5 if you're signing up for this. If you haven't, it's going to be a fun experience. For me, 5v5 was fun until the very end. So we'll see how that kind of goes when I played. But
Yeah, that was a freak injury.
Way to go out.
yeah, breaking barriers over here.
Let's get into that Indiana tournament that's coming up in a couple weeks.
Seppi, what's going on with that, to be honest?
Yeah, a lot of people dropping off, a lot of teams dropping out of that.
But I feel like should I pay the fucking fee and put my
Yes,
team
pay
in?
the fee. You signed up, pay the fee. I mean, I got.
What
This
you
is
gonna
what
do,
I
drop
got.
out too? You scared?
Nah, I'm just saying, like, is it
So-
worth going at this point? Everybody leaving.
It's a
There's-
2-hour drive, bro. What you talking about?
D3 has 8 teams.
We went from 12 teams to what, 7?
8.
We
I
got 8.
heard Silent Assassins aren't going now.
That's so he didn't. June
They
forgot to
both
mark
did.
off. June forgot to mark off about Silent Assassin. That's why it was still on the graphic. But it's 8 teams. You got Reapers, BA, Columbus Ducks, VGs, The Town, 4TF, Brotherhood, and Empire in D3. This is confirmed. I confirmed this before the podcast, and I have the receipts to prove all of this.
Who'd you say again? Who was there?
You got Empire, Brotherhood, 4TF, The Town, VGs, Columbus Ducks, BA, and Reapers.
Oh, so Reapers are still in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Reapers are in it.
Okay.
So, and then we got 8-man open. We got the U, New Wave, Raiders, Phantoms, Takeover, Windy City, Hammer, Detroit, Yard Dogs, and then B/O from Ohio. And then 5-man, I know Deshaun said they weren't in the thing, but I did get the confirmation that Jeff Worrells is still in it. They're from Ohio, New York, 716, Illinois Dream Team, Ohio Raiders, Empire, Ohio, OTF, Illinois, Windy Bills from New York, Realize Athletics from Illinois, Goodfellas from Ohio, Crown from Ohio, New Waves playing in the 5-man, and then Detroit Yard Dogs are also playing from Michigan in the 5-man open. So, I mean, we got the teams. I mean, unfortunately, in every tournament, some people bail out. It's just a matter of, the people staying true and not just bailing because of it. Unfortunately, stuff comes up. Teams realize they can't do it, and that's it. I mean, that's the only way these tournaments can work. But it's going to be a great complex. A lot of the photos I saw, it's a soccer, minor league soccer team's facility that we're going to be at. So it's really nice, and hopefully South Bend treats everyone nicely. So that's all I can say because I don't think it's too far from Notre Dame if you wanted to make a pit stop over there.
It's a full field.
Yeah. It's actually, they have like multiple soccer fields right by each other. So it's pretty cool. If you look it up, you can kind of see photos of it, but
It's turf or grass?
grass.
Ooh, as long as it's not like Ohio.
Yeah, June, cut that grass, boy.
Bro, that wasn't even his fault, bro.
Nah, no.
You're gonna get Giuseppe yelled at for that comment, you know that.
No, it wasn't even his fault though. That's the thing. A lot of people didn't realize is that like they
See how
told
he's
him if
sticking
he
up for
brought
him?
it. Hey, I mean it's facts though. It's
Yeah,
facts.
I know. I talked to him.
They told him that if he brought out his own mower to cut the grass, that they would kick everyone off the field
What kind of shit is that?
because they said they didn't want to ruin the. It was too wet. They didn't want to ruin the grass or some shit, something like that. I don't know, but it wasn't his fault, man. That killed him. That man puts a lot of hard work into his tournaments, and I'm
He
glad that
does.
we're a
Nah,
part of
shout
it.
out to
Appreciate
June,
you, June.
man.
Shout out
Yeah, for
June
sure.
putting all these tournaments. He just had one done. He had the Nova Classic that went off. He's part of Weekend Warrior. We got our 10K tournament. We got the Canada, Ohio coming up. We got Memorial Day. That reminds me. Make sure you're signing up for these tournaments as well. I'm gonna go over the Memorial Day tournament we have. Death Row already signed up. We got Ballers already signed up, and we got Gremlins signed up for that Memorial Day Classic. We're taking 14 teams, so as we see, 11 more spots to go. It's out there, and then we got the 5v5 too. So let's get those guys going, and
So that
then
Memorial Day, Giuseppe, is that just one
Or is it
one
open?
division?
no, you get two. There's two different prizes in there. I don't know if you guys read that or not.
So all
So
those
it's
teams are
two
going for
divisions.
2,000 or what?
So here, let me read it. Let me read the pamphlet
We get
again
juice
to you guys.
boxes.
What?
We get juice boxes and snacks after the game.
You can buy some if you want to.
We said
That's
prizes.
I'm saying we ain't gonna do like we did in Wisconsin, man. You know, Melvin Gordon had Gatorades and everything, pizza,
Hey
subway
man, bro,
sandwiches, all
you
that
got
stuff, bro.
Does Melvin
you want
Gordon
to
I'm
know?
you want to
saying
you want to pay that money, bro?
you
No.
ain't balling like him. I thought you was balling like Melvin
Yes,
Gordon.
Dom. Dom
But
asked a question.
so the bottom half, the bottom seven from pool play would compete for a bid to the UFFL Summer Championships. The top half will compete for the $1,000. So you can win a bid to UFFL Summer Championships, or you can win $1,000. So it's a bid to a
Mhm.
free tournament in another state. You can't ask for more. That's a lot of people's problem is getting that bid into those tournaments, paying that fee for that tournament. Now all you gotta figure out is housing. You can figure it out. Man, you guys are wild. I got no fucking money. Team Man might have money. I don't got no money. But that's it. And then cash prize for 5v5 650. Team fees 350. Deposits are 50. And then you win that 650 plus a bid to Summer Nationals in War Hill Sports Complex in Williamsburg, Virginia. So that's going to be a good one as well. That's part of the best of the Elite Series. So check that one out too. But that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, basically sign up, show up, be a part of it. I mean, I don't know what else to say besides that. People pay, play. But so how you guys feeling about this week then? Everyone seems so quiet today.
Is there any out of
Uh,
state teams that have mentioned anything to you about Memorial Day, Giuseppe?
What do you mean?
Like out of state teams, anybody say that they're going to come over here, or maybe at least a verbal commit?
There was one St. Louis team. St. Louis. What's the damn name? Let me look it up. I have it in my notes. St. Louis Warhawks or something like that. They said they were going to come up to play fives. War Dogs, the St. Louis War Dogs wanted to come up and play in the Memorial Day. They talked about it. They said that when they're getting closer in time, they're going to do it. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about everyone signing up, playing, and doing it. Without you signing up or you registering, we don't know who's playing. So, more sponsors, more prize money. If we get everyone to sign up, maybe we can add prize money to those lowered brackets. But everyone needs to sign up and pay so we can get that far. Because I know we have some good sponsors that are going to be dishing out a lot of money to us to be able to do big tournaments like that 10K. So that's something that we need to be doing. There's not an upper or lower division. You're playing in your pool play, and then that's how you get seeded. I mean, it's straight as that.
so everybody's in one division and then get split out after pool play.
Yeah.
So you either play for the 10,000 or the 2,000.
No. 10. Oh, you're talking about for the 10K? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. No. You're talking about the 10K? No.
Oh, man.
Dumbass, bro.
Dom over here fucking me up with these comments, man. Shut the fuck up, dude.
I know. I'm trying to read it.
They've been
Call of
flaming
Duty
me
or
the
something.
whole video.
So pretty much. So now we're going to the Midwest Showdown. It's the cash prize is $10,000 for the upper division. That's it. I mean, it's minimum 16, max 16 teams, minimum 10. And then if you sign up for D3, you play for the 2K. So you have to choose which one you're going to. The problem is right now everyone's talking about the Memorial Day Classic or they're talking about the Midwest. We're talking about the Elite Showdown right now. Cash prize
Everybody just throw y'all ass
8v8,
up to Saturday.
10K.
How about that?
I don't
One step
understand the
at a time.
confusion. Yeah, I mean, and then that's it. 2K D3. I don't know. It's basic, straightforward. All the info is on the flyer. So sign up. Go to our website. You'll figure it out.
Hey,
If
Bender,
not,
Yeah.
how much do you got? How much do you think you guys win by this week? Here go. No.
11.
11.
11. Hold on. Let me ask the charts.
Hey, funny as hell.
Sounds crazy.
It doesn't matter because the Phantoms are going to win. Dub.
Dub. Okay.
what the hell just happened? This man just put out a football doing the NFL thing, and then he said the dub's a dub.
That's right.
Bender,
Well, that's
did you
your
prepare for this podcast with that? Like, did you take your time to write that down?
No, it just drew itself out of the sky, Giuseppe.
Hey, Josh knows a lot about 4TF. I wonder if Josh wants to play with 4TF, low key.
Uh-huh.
He don't
Can you
know
answer
shit
that
about
question?
14. Hey, he don't know shit about 4TF talking about they're gonna lose by 16. These guys ain't even gonna score. Telling you.
That's how you feeling?
Bro, watch what I tell you, bro. Game plan set in stone.
You got Padron on
Yeah.
lock.
I'll also
Yeah,
ask
for sure.
Sports Jesus.
Bro, he scored one time against Super Friends with 8
Wait,
guys.
wait,
Who he
wait.
have?
Hold on. Like my man just pulled the paper out of the
Oh, look.
Michael Jordan Mary
Phantoms
Magdalene
win.
candle. What the fuck just happened?
Phantoms win. Jordan says it too. Phantoms going to win. It don't matter if it's by 1 or 50.
Bro, what the fuck just happened?
Bender funny as hell.
Pulling out his predictions out of everywhere.
Bender, what else you got, dude? You got like
What
the
else do I
magic school
got?
bus over there?
The school bus.
Why didn't
Hey,
you wear your headset, Bender?
my headset.
Yeah.
What do I need that for?
Your coaching headset. Cause you look cool with it, bro.
When I'm in kicker mode, I'm not coaching right now.
Yeah, kick him out. You look like Dick Bucket, not Dick Bucket, Mike Dicker.
They say you look like an old school coach.
That's just getting
Yeah,
it.
go Dolphins.
It's that
Just
vest.
supporting the proud franchise of
There you
Miami.
go, Tosh got it right.
That Gucci
Oh,
puff.
yeah.
Don't do that. You will never find.
Hey, no worries, Bender. I feel you, bro. My hair's getting bad too, bro. Don't worry. My hair's pretty bad. It's rough.
Yeah, y'all
Not as
okay.
bad, but it's getting there. It's getting there. But guys, I'm not gonna lie. Tonight, I feel like we're slow talking it tonight.
Because it's been 2 weeks off. And I'm no
Got no
bullshit.
real
I've
football
been waiting
going
for Sunday to come since Monday happened.
I know we got to get the action. We got to talk some shit. Half of the show is usually about the previous week. We got to work on this shit when we have these off weeks.
Yeah, don't take Easter off next
Who
week.
y'all
we don't
got
have no
going?
comp
Bro,
talk.
I'm telling you right now, I don't care. I'm
Look,
going to take
Everybody
Easter
showed.
off.
Let's talk about
Everybody
this.
showed up to T-Man's league. I'm just
That's
saying,
great for T-Man,
everybody
but
showed
that's
up.
not the way we've
He gave
Northfield's
people
never-
off for
No.
Easter. That's fine. But let me ask you this: since comp does not play, and we have Ernest on here, what do you feel about comp, Ernest? I really want to know how you feel about some of the teams that are in there, because I really feel comp is kind of close, and it has a bunch of good teams. So what do you feel? Since you're one of those good teams.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel personally, I think it's a 4-team race. Everybody else that's winning these games and looking like they're gonna compete, they ain't shit. They're not. They don't got the roster, the depth to really compete when it comes to balling with us. Dino,
Like who?
yeah. Top teams, I got us, Dinos, BA, and then we got Death Row. They low key looking legit right now. Everybody
Oh
under them,
wow! So no running back, huh?
it's Empire and Boom and Geo's at QB. I ain't gonna lie, Geo's not that guy at QB.
He said he's like Ernest.
What about the Gremlins, the surprise of the league? I would say.
Man, we scrimmaged them with my TFL team. They didn't score once on us. They're not.
So you saying it's a fluke where they're at right now?
Wait,
I've been watching that offense.
Hey, you said my TFL team. How do you think your Northfield team is going to react to them?
We're going to beat them. We don't even play them, but if we see them, we're beating them. It's that simple.
Oh, shit, you guys don't play them?
Nope.
You don't play Gremlins?
Nope.
Well, they got 12 teams.
Oh, wow. But you could see them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when we come back, we got 2 good games. We got running back and we got Dirty Bird. So that's really going to show us where we're at, especially coming off, like I said, having a month not played. It's going to...
Have you guys been practicing?
We're going to get out there this week. We've been playing in TFL for the most part, but we ain't got no working since we played like 2 weeks ago.
You guys got to realize it's Easter or Sunday. A lot of people chose to be with their families. They don't live and breathe football.
No, I'm already know.
Some people do.
Some people do.
Don't speak that blasphemy out here, Giuseppe. Okay?
I'm just
saying.
I mean,
Jeremy don't live and breathe football. He got called in on Sunday.
Comp wise, I just feel like a lot of the competition.
I thank the man for having us have family time. You call me out for family time. Fuck you. You know what, Bender? You are gonna score and kick one fucking off of Dave's fucking forehead.
I doubt it. But go ahead.
Yeah, I wouldn't hurt anything.
Chacha wants to bet, but when we was betting in basketball, he didn't want to bet.
You better than Chacha at basketball? That's for another day.
He let me win 2 Bulls tickets off of him.
Damn, you guys played for Bulls tickets?
Yeah.
Were they good seats?
For real, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like...
I took my son to the Bulls game because Chach, he sucks.
It's like playing for minor league baseball tickets. Both suck.
What?
They're in the playoffs, buddy.
They're in the play-in game.
Yeah, they're in play-in.
Wait, did they win today? Are they winning right now?
They play tomorrow. They won yesterday.
Oh.
After being down another 20 points.
But then Milwaukee, even if they make it past Miami, Milwaukee's going to walk them, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Is that where they would fall?
Yeah.
They played last year. That shit was bogus.
Bogus. They let us win that one game.
Oh, Justin saying he's willing to do it again. About 100.
Justin on ass right now.
It's like, man, take his money, please.
Dave, he says he's a wrestler. He'll wrestle you for that.
Take his money, please.
Yeah.
He said, I'm a wrestler. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't need to take his money.
Well, guys.
I don't like taking people's money, man.
Well, listen, the only bets that get paid are the bets that are privately made. No bullshit. There's a lot of money that's out there floating around this flag world.
That's correct.
Hey, free the guy, Seppi.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 more weeks.
He can play 5v5, so he's able to play football.
And they gonna come down to Indy.
Indy? There you go.
Yeah, BA's in Indy, but Next Level's not in Indy. Next Level dropped out.
A little bit
of the
ago.
first teams, I believe, right?
Yeah, they were definitely the first, and then TIU followed. They all have the same reason. They can't get their guys to, fully commit, and it's hard when you first start traveling.
TIU went to Florida with 8 guys. They can't go to Indy with 8. I mean, way less of a travel.
Did TIU seriously have 8 guys? I thought they played 6, didn't they?
Bro, they had Jimmy playing safety, bro. Best safety in the league. I'm telling you. Jada Icon play safety.
Hey,
for
Seppi,
TIU and
who's on Old Times?
That's Woody.
Shout out Old Times. That's the old. That's
old
EJ.
squad.
EJ, I'm mad you ain't over there, EJ.
Look,
Who else?
You ain't over there.
Juju's on it.
look, man. It's
Juju's on
like
those times.
I made my commitments, man. We have those
Debo.
my guys though.
Man, you know
Those
that's
my
easy,
guys though. I
man.
love them
If I was
always.
playing in the
So
if I was playing
they're
in the
not
lower
on
level,
nothing
that's
in
the team
comp.
I'm
You're
playing on.
saying? You saying?
No,
Yeah, they
no,
are.
no.
They
That's
Yeah,
are.
they are.
Dude, the old times
Yeah,
are the
they are.
sleeper team in comp.
Yeah, they are.
absolutely.
Yeah, they. I got old
They're the
times
team
winning
that's
I'm
in
talking.
flying.
I'm
comp.
talking to
They're
Ernest.
flying
Ernest
under
didn't
the
mention it,
radar.
so that's why I'm asking.
I don't think
I
he's played them yet.
I've never even seen them. I've watched
Man, you
their
tweaking,
rec
Ernest.
championship game, and I seen the quarterback on that team did everything for them dudes to win against whoever they played. And then in comp, I ain't really seen no film. I don't know. Have they played at Melrose yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't peeped them play, but as far as I know, they got my boy J Rock and Ski, and
Hey,
I heard that
don't
it
sleep on
ain't really
Neil.
all that.
Don't sleep on Neil. Don't sleep on Justin over there. Neil and Justin, them some ballers, bro. You'll see. You'll meet
I
them,
think it's gonna
Ernest.
be a fun playoffs.
You're gonna be like, oh, that's who Dave was talking
One
about.
thing I'm
Wow.
actually happy about is the fact that we're gonna be able to really see every division playoffs unfold. Like, and it's gonna be kind of highlighted in the weeks. I mean, Rec and Elite, yes, they finished on the 21st, but we're gonna be able to watch the full comp playoffs unfold in front of the whole league. So I think it's gonna be a lot of spotlight on comp, and I think it's gonna be really cool to see kind of the league's reaction to comp.
See,
I
comp
think
got
it's
some
anyone's game.
good squads, but then you got teams out there like Earn Vision and Senators who are fucking jokes. You got teams like Brick Squad with a fucking quarterback that can't throw a fucking football. It's
I
like,
mean, there are teams that moved up. I mean, Vision had to move up. They lost a bunch of guys to next level, and next level joined the league.
Oh, that's why
And
they
then
jumped in. Gotcha.
so Earn Vision moved up from winning. They stayed up. Senators decided to play up instead of not playing at all. So I can't diss them for that. They're trying. They really want to be in rec, but we already made schedule and everything. So I mean, I think these teams took the risk. They knew where they're getting into. I don't think they're doing bad, but at the end of the day, they wanted to play football, and that's what they're doing. So I think depending on the way next level goes, I think at next level affects Earn Vision though, 100%.
yeah, they took all their stars.
Well, that's sometimes that does happen with teams going from league to league.
Did that make them better?
Did they
So
make
now
them better?
hey, Elite's the only team that not all teams make it, right? To
Correct.
playoffs. To
Correct.
comp, all 12 teams make it.
So yeah, Elite's the only one just because where there's more money on the line. It's a little bit more intense. Kind of like, honestly, some people even asked if we can shorten how many people make it and make it even more intense, put more prize money up there. But I
Yeah,
think
that sounds
eight's a good
fun.
number. I mean, we can potentially go down to 6 and make it for a big, hefty prize, but I don't know how many people would actually sign up and take that risk. That's the thing.
Mm,
Shit.
Would you
Listen,
sign up?
there's only one
Who's the
team
top?
that wins.
Who's the
Look,
top 6 teams right now?
there's only one team that wins it in comp, one team that wins it in rec, and one team that wins it in league. So if you think of it that way, they're all wasting their fucking money. Either way, let's be honest
Yeah,
with you.
I'm honestly, I'm getting to that point too, because like when I look back, thinking of how we played you guys for TF in Tampa, playing the 8-0 game against Elite, playing against VGs in the summer, Hammer in the summer. It's like, bro, we played these teams, so
Yep, you're one of the teams that
point
should be
where
there.
it's like, why the fuck am I not up there? But then I always get that factor, like, bro, I'm not trying to look like next level.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Scary ass. Get your scary
Look,
ass.
that's it.
I'm
Like
not
you
trying
got
to go
everybody
lower
just
in
got to get
talent.
on the field. Like that's it. It was like everybody concerned about
You only go
who
get better,
elite,
Ernest.
who comp, who rec. Is like everybody play football in the end. Like you got to line up. You got to line up in front of me. I done lined up against every single one of y'all. I done lined up against everybody that's in the chat. Like we gotta get on the field and play.
Yeah.
And I
Hey,
mean that's all
hey,
it comes
Ernest,
down to.
I'm gonna tell you the difference too, man. When you play up, you get better recruiting for sure.
No, that's fact. More teams want to play, or more dudes want to play just because you in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that don't mean now to the point that doesn't mean that those guys should be playing elite.
No, hell
Doesn't mean they're gonna play elite.
no.
Well, doesn't mean you should be there. Doesn't mean you want to be there. That's the difference.
I
Yeah.
think Josh said it perfectly. You know, the thing is, you may be ready and you may feel confident in your team, but sometimes not every player on your team is ready to be at that pace. I think Josh just said that perfectly, to be honest.
True. Like,
They'll
but
fall
if
off.
you
They're not ready. They'll
right,
fall off.
but but if you're gonna be the guy, if you're gonna be a guy that leads your team, that carries your team, you find out how to get to know your guys and push your guys up to that level with you. Like you worry about whether they're ready or not. Figure out what they need. You find out what they need, and it's like when you help them. That's what being a team is about. That's why we put together the product that we put together. Like, and I got to get to know my guys. I got to know what's gonna help you be better. What's gonna help you get up there, so you feel good about what we're doing. So you don't feel like, oh, I'm gonna come out here and waste my time because this is gonna beat me up. I was like, I'm not gonna step out in the field and just let you whip my ass. Like you gotta find a way to get somebody in that feeling like, nah, you're not gonna walk out in the field and whip my ass. Like you can fight, we gonna fight, and you might beat me, but it's not gonna be you beat me down every day. So that's what that push is. That's what putting a good team together is about. But putting a good group of guys together is about. Like you should know your guys enough to know like what's gonna work, what's not gonna work, what you can do together. Because there's a lot of good talented guys out here, and guys that are trying to put good good teams together and just put a bunch of talented dudes together and be like, okay, go make it work. It don't work that way. Like you
Yeah.
put like it doesn't work
Hey,
that way. So,
hey, so look, let me chime in on these comments, right? So Josh and all of them saying, well, who said it first? Somebody said they should put somebody from
That's
old
Debo. He's
times
on
on.
old times.
Yeah, Debo. All right, so Debo, tell Juju get on this podcast. He on old times, right? Right, Giuseppe.
Yeah.
All right, Juju, come on.
Well, anyone. Well,
Juju
we'll
like
talk
talk.
more.
Juju like talking shit. I like Juju.
Juju almost came on the show one of the weeks, and then he didn't come on. I sent him the link, but he didn't
He's
come on.
probably in Mexico somewhere. That's right.
What?
He flies everywhere across the country and shit.
No, I didn't know
So
that.
That he
gotta
watching.
follow my man. He
Juju said he'll be on
he
the
get
next one. Juju was on 4. No, Juju was not on 4. They separated. Juju's been playing with old times all season.
Juju ain't been on 4TF for about 3 years now. 4TF kicked him off.
No, he was there for Melvin Gordon.
I'm- Damn, Giuseppe, let me talk shit.
Dave's loose, you can tell.
But
Yeah.
well, guys, we're coming to the end on this podcast. It's been a weird one. Definitely, it's hard to talk about the league and everything when we don't have much going on. But I think we had a great conversations. I'm excited to see where draft league is. I know next podcast it's going to be interesting with this week games on top of the next week games following that, as well as the first week after the draft results. So definitely next week's going to be very open smoking and be kind of wild, especially after the next few days. Hope everyone enjoys being back. Comp, you'll be back soon enough. And just so you guys know, summer season is coming up. Sign up for the tournaments. Summer information will be out May 1st. So
Show up
talk to you
Saturday.
then. Show up
Show up
Saturday.
Saturday. Pay
So,
our
all
money. Show up Saturday. It's gonna be fun.
right, y'all. Have a good one. Thank you for tuning in.